LG has really been a leader in corporate sustainability for many years, and you've been a major part of that. So talk to us about some of the goals and commitments that you've made, and what are you most excited about with respect to your ESG and corporate sustainability strategy?
Well, we've kind of done a reset on our environmental, social, and governance ESG program over the last year under our new CEO, establishing what we call the Better Life 2030 plan, which looks ahead a wide range of initiatives that kind of end up in 6 different buckets: carbon neutrality, circularity, clean technology, a responsible workplace, diversity and inclusion, and accessible design. And all of those things kind of ladder up to this broader theme for our ESG, which is a better life for all.
Now, you recently joined the RE100 initiative. Can you tell our readers what that is and why it's important to LG?
RE100 stands for Renewable Energy 100, a commitment to transition to 100% use of renewable energy across all of our global operations. That is a major undertaking when you're in all of the countries we are around the world, just about every major country. I'm proud to say here in the United States, we actually achieved that goal in 2022. So we already have 100% renewable, largely solar, on-site solar, and through utility solar as well as wind, and covering not just our offices and warehouses, but also our factories in the United States as well now.
LG also has a strong commitment to circularity. So can you talk about your plastic recycling and electronic waste collection and waste reduction initiatives?
These are complementary activities. If you look at recycling plastics, we have a goal of using 600,000 metric tons of recycled plastics in our products by 2030. We're already making great strides in moving in that direction. And it started with some of the plastic parts in refrigerators, but now you'll see recycled plastics in things like sound bars and wireless speakers. And we're really proud of that progress. E-waste is also a major focus for us. We've been doing that a lot in the United States for a number of years. We collected here over 50 million pounds of e-waste over the last year in the US, but that pales in comparison to the numbers that we're seeing overseas. Just in the past year, LG globally has recovered 473,000 tons of e-waste in 52 countries. And cumulatively since 2006, that's almost 4 million tons of e-waste, and not just collecting it, but the responsible recycling of that is a critical piece of it.
I know that LG is also committed to reducing your Scope 3 emissions from product usage. So can you talk first about what Scope 3 emissions are and how you are reducing them?
If you look at Scopes 1 and 2, that's direct and indirect greenhouse gas emissions from your operations, whether it's in your warehouses, your factories, your transportation network, and everything else. In the use phase, that's Scope 3, and it's some things down in the supply chain as well. But mostly think about the use phase, and where we can make the biggest impact is continuing to make the most energy efficient products possible. And we're proud to be Energy Star Partner of the Year again this year, for our 10th year.
Are there any products within your HVAC portfolio that you're particularly excited about or proud of right now?
Absolutely. Well, there's so much focus today in Washington and throughout the country on heat pump technology and the important role of electrification as it relates to the decarbonization movement. And we have been leading in that area, as unlike some of our competitors that still focus in, have a lot of products that are fossil fuel based. We've always been electric, we've always been heat pump based, and we're really leaning in that area and helping our customers, whether they're residential customers, light commercial, or large commercial customers, to to really take full advantage of the benefits of heat pump technology, both on HVAC side, and that same division also is bringing to market this year our first heat pump water heater.
How is LG working with your vendors, customers, and other stakeholders within your supply chain to reduce your collective carbon footprint?
Well, a lot of that is leading by example, but we've just started in the past year to really have a more formalized program starting with our tier 1 suppliers. We started with a comprehensive survey trying to assess their carbon emissions. It's not unlike what we do with many of our customers. We work arm in arm with any of our major customers. They all have ESG goals, and their suppliers like us help them meet that. Well, we're going through a similar process with our own supplier network, and so far we've had over 150 participating in this initial program. We are launching a carbon neutrality awareness program, really taking some of the things that we've learned, and we're going to learn from them at the same time. It's very collaborative, so I'm excited about that next phase.
Do you think that we're moving fast enough? Do you think we're going to make it?
Absolutely think we're going to make it. You could always move faster, but there are so many moving parts. I'm proud of where we are. We want to do our part. We want to partner with others to help advance the cause, and we're going to get there.